Good morning, my gardening friends. Welcome to the garden. Good morning, cup of coffee. Thought we'd take a little quick tour what's going on. We're coming into fall gardening, so tomatoes are gone. They had their day. Basil's still pretty perky, and flowers aren't doing too bad. I didn't realize that the cosmos need to be deadheaded, so now I'm just saving seed from them. And we're gonna put some I'm gonna put some compost and give the soil some needed nutrients, some wood chips here, and beans are doing fantastic. I can't hardly keep up with them even now. And there's some more bush beans, lemon basil, Swiss chard, some beets, more Swiss chard, zucchini plant is doing well. I'm going to put some stuff in here today. I have a bunch of plantings. And we have lettuce and nasturtiums. All the sunflowers are gone, but that one there. And then up on the other garden, there is some more. We're hoping to build a small movable greenhouse in a few weeks. This is a cosmos, and I kind of just think she's pretty. I mean, she's not like blooming because she's just a big, thick. You're supposed to cut them the center so they branch out when they're young, which I just took a course on and figured out. But I like the airiness to her. And those are some glads that are from seeds, so they're not mature yet. I'm actually not even sure when to pull them. And then there's some snow peas in the ground. I put some seeds in here and over here, and they did not take, and I'm not sure why. But that is the life of gardening. So now these zinnias have been, the stalk is thick. It's absolutely, they're just amazing, but they're also the ones I grew inside my house in March. So they just have months and months and months of vigor. And I didn't think I would do it again, but they're just amazing. Basil going to seed here. See, this is going to seed, so you can actually harvest the seed. Lots more basil and lettuces, and that is cilantro, and then the rutabaga. I have to learn to move the camera slower. Now this, and I'm not sure when to pull this, but this is ginger, fresh ginger. I had a rough start because I accidentally jerked it out. This here, I believe, is all corn salad that had went to seed. It's a cold winter salad crop. And then the spinach, strawberry spinach, just keeps reproducing itself all over. And then a few weeks ago, I put in some more. Those are beets. And then there's carrots right there. These are carrots. Swiss chard is coming in. So that's making itself known here. So there's nice little lettuces, and remember the delicata squash. It was a volunteer. There's some squash here. There's a squash there. There's some in the midst of lettuce. There's some over here. So I'm really excited because we're gonna have our own delicata squash. And I had trouble growing it. So I wanted to show you the compost. This is my compost bin. This is the one I've been working on this summer. Now if you look here, we're at, what does that say? 120. You really want to hit it to 140, 45, and that really kills off weed seeds. But we got a nice mix going on, so I'm going to add to it today. And then this one here is the one that's going to have some of it going on the garden. It's chunky. A lot of gardeners screen it. I do not. It's another step. It might look a little better, but I just take out big chunks, throw it back into the new composting bin. But this is really, I mean, if you think about it, this is grass and twigs and bark and leaves, and it's, it's got a ton of nutrients in it. So that's going to be going on, not all of it, some of it is going to go on the tomato row here. So, yeah, it's coming along. We still have some raspberries we definitely need to thin out and move, make a bigger bed on. That's one of the projects we're hoping to get to this week. And then as I get some wood chips, I have kind of a little bit of an ornamental garden going on here, but I am going to mow a lot of it down. Not the flowers. The flower stuff will change and just get rearranged in time. But this is going to, again, eventually get very wood chipped in here. I'd like to put one in this fall, if at all possible, so that it's working the ground and decomposing so that I can just pull back the wood chips and plant this next spring. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see through the fencing here. See that those are the sunflowers there. I did not pull the roots out. I cut them off and I'm letting them decompose there because those roots are connected to all these microfibers in the ground. And if you just rip them up, that's what causes injury to the soil. And then they grow weeds. And this is why we have weed issues, because it's a long story, but if you really want to come and learn about it, it's actually not that long. But if you want to learn about it, Saturday I'm going to be having an open house to learn about soil health and how to make the garden grow well. So, blessings on your day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.